some heat off it, so. Nice. Look at that. Well, we get on our anyway. So we've just set up a little trail cam. So we've just set up our little trail cam here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm hoping to leave this here for a week and then we'll come back for it. Now, have I got everything? I do. Good. Now, those deer are sneaky little fellas. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to find a bit of woods with a bit of everything today to show Darcy how to make a fire. But maybe what I'll do first is I'll find a nice spot where I can make a fire and then we'll begin from there. And hopefully we get to see some wildlife without talking too loud. So what I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for a place with lots of twigs or sticks. Anything that's on the ground when I'm looking to make a fire, everything that is on the ground I regard as damp and unusable. So I'm trying to avoid stuff that's on the ground. Even though it looks like it's dry, anything on a tree is going to be still alive, and that's also going to be a problem. Look at this, beautiful. Let's have a look up here just to see how stunning nature is today. She really does put on a performance. I'm not too bothered about making the film. I'm not too bothered about being stressed out today at all about what I achieve, because sometimes what's achievable now, this captures a lot more of an area, so I think I'm going to go back and get the trail cam and put it up here onto that tree over there, because right here has much more of a view. So much more of a view here of everything that's going on. So let's go back and get the trail cam. It's a bit of a walk. We'll be okay. Okay, so set the trail cam up right there. I think what I should do is I should put some oranges out, a bit of citrus. What a beautiful little spot to be able to hang out. Beautiful. Really happy. Yeah, there's lots of acorns and stuff under this tree. So one for me. So this is a good tree. This one. Not many of them. Oh. Look at these things. Puffballs. Okay, so we're gonna go up. There's a spot up here. It's about maybe 200 meters. And oh look, easily spot where the deer move. Yeah. Just be careful here. Oh. That could have been a nasty one. to you in a while, rather than you listen to me. Another deer trail. Lovely. Hopefully we get some connections with deer. Looks beautiful up there. The sun is up there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so right, here we go. So I am not a classic fire making person, so I kind of use my own things. One of them is the bacon fat starter. So when I make bacon of any sort, I gather up the tissue, or gather up the grease with tissue. To me, this is a very free, beautifully scented fire starter kit, and the fuels involved are really nice. So I have varying different greases, oils, fats, stuff like this that I take with me. The next part of my fire kit would be, let's see if we can get in here. The next thing would be cotton wool, candles. So if I had a problem where I didn't have incense or something like that, I would peel one of these out. I'd peel a candle out. So this is to do with bug fighting. I would take one of these out, these tea lights, and I'd get some tissue paper. Get a bit of tissue paper like this, wrap that and light it, preferably on a rock or something. So if I knew the ground was very dry, I'd place 2 or 3 rocks around that. Like so. Maybe even another one underneath. because the wax could drop out of it onto the ground. So I popped that there. I may need even something. See, I want the wax to melt. It's a little bit windy today. I want the wax to melt. So I'm going to take a bit of my pig fat paper, which will be a great ignition source. Got to be really careful here today because it is quite windy. Really should find maybe a different spot away from the wind. Get something of a windbreak and set up a windbreak here. Because we don't want to do stuff stupid. I don't light fires. I'm not really a fire person. I love fires, don't get me wrong, but I don't think Ireland is a very good place, or videos are a very good place to be putting fires. Okay, so I've created a nice natural windbreak there. Unnatural windbreak. It's very windy. Maybe a bit silly here. I think I'll just move away from here. It's just not conducive. Not conducive to this demonstration. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, wind is gone. I have water. I have the means to put out anything I start. Okay, so and I don't really have the means to put out anything I start. It's too windy. So I'm gonna move location, which is a bit silly. So much nicer where I was earlier. Well, we gotta be sensible. So let's be sensible. Okay, we'll call the ball on this. Well, that was a fun pack up. I just went on my ear, slid over a bit of slippy route. Stuff you just don't remember between March and I just went slippy sliding on this thing, totally sideways, then came down like a ton of bricks onto the ground here. Everything, legs akimbo. Oh well. So much for today. It's kind of like, just go home. Just go home. The hard things are always hard. Home. Right. Yeah. Not quite sure what I should do now. I just feel like going home. I often set out to do a video, and and I have all these intentions. I have like a purpose or an objective, and more times than not, actually every single time. Nature says, no, it ain't going that way today, brother. It ain't going that way today. And even if I wanted to make Darcy's video about how to make fire or how to stop insects, I don't think I should. I don't think I should begin to. You see, I've been out so many times, and I see people and they're covered in flies, insects, and I look around and I'm like, where are those insects? What's going on? Why aren't they affecting me? And they just don't affect me. And why is that? Why is it? It's the oranges that I eat. I'm gonna just let you watch this. Nature normally says to me, she says, shut up, stop talking. Yeah, so came up here. Forest is getting wet these days. Everything's getting slippy. It's been a while since I fell, and I fell just about 30 minutes ago. That wasn't very nice. So I think the message I got off nature today was, don't show anyone how to build a fire at all, ever. And here's Mother Nature telling me to sod off with this one as well. I think she might just let me away with it. So what I'm going to show you is the rest of that video, which is how to stop mosquitoes, just for when you need to set up your tent. So we have this thing. See this? It's good. Little beautiful little clamshell thing. I really love this. I think it's the bee's knees. It will allow us to protect nature from us humans. Now, I'm going to put that down. Oh, what a day. Oh, now, where is the candle wax one? Oh. I think you can see that all clearly. Now, we were somewhere like this earlier, where I had a piece of tissue wrapped around a tea light candle, and what's this? Oh, some wood shavings. This will be a nice little demonstration. Some wood shavings, the tea light candle, okay, and a tiny piece of this stuff, which is a little bit of pig fat. I'm sorry, nature, I didn't want to kill the fat, but you shouldn't have made bacon taste so good. I don't blame you. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to light this. And then we go look for some ferns. Okay? Just like that. Let that start going with the candle inside it. And then we're going to go look for some ferns. Now, they must be green ferns. Now, we're going to put our finger around the ferns and pull. And pull. Round like this, like a hoop. Oh, got that one. Go find some more green ferns. Pull. Pull. Well, it really doesn't move. You can take the twigs. You just don't want all twigs. There's some very green ones. Very green ones are the best. Some of them may look green, but it's the very green ones. They're the ones we want. Okay? And then we come back over here. And what we'll do is we'll stick them in here. We'll stick them in there and then close that up. Alright? Yeah, just leave that go. Go get some more ferns. Let's have a look around. See, oh, look. Go get some more ferns. More ferns. Yeah, you should be seeing that now that I've gone. And sometimes I put 3 of these. Now, it is quite windy, but sometimes I'll put 3 of these around my fire, around my tent, where I'm going to make my tent. Yeah. And you see what happens. And insects hate this. Whatever it is, they hate it. Now, if it wasn't very windy, we would have the smell of bacon. Now, that And friends, is what I do with a tea light candle.